What's good, boys? I finally got to this video, the ultimate buyer's guide, the only one that you will need to see about the 640D. I'll pull up on the screen a little list that I made, all of the things that I'll be mentioning in this video, so you can make your own checklist if you are looking to buy this car. I'll have it divided in 3 sections. First one will be your general stuff that you look at basically any car. Second one is before the test drive and under the hood. And third one will be during your test drive. So first thing that you should check if the car has 2 keys, and also if it has auxiliary heating, check if it has the auxiliary heating key too. Next thing is check if it had all of the recalls. First, the recall was in December 2016, and this was the steering wheel airbag. Second one was not on all of them, it was a fuel supply recall. Third one is the EGR cooler, which is the most important one, because if it's not changed, your car can caught on fire in some instances. So if it does not have this, go to your nearest authorized BMW dealership and they'll change this for you for free. Next thing to check is if all of the windows go up and down with these buttons, and also if you open the doors, because these are frameless doors. Don't forget to ask the previous owner what were the intervals of oil changes, because BMW suggests 30,000 kilometer oil change intervals, which are obviously not the best thing you can do. I would suggest 15,000 kilometers max, because down the road you can have timing chain problems, because the timing chain on this car mostly suffers when it doesn't have a good oil. Also check software update on the iDrive system, because if it's not up to date, you can have problems with connecting your phone with Bluetooth. Also ask if they were doing short trips or long trips with the car, because on diesels the engine suffers the most when you are doing short trips and not letting the engine warm up properly. Also check the tire wear, if all of the tires are wearing down equally. When you get in the car, you can go to menu, vehicle information, vehicle status, service requirements, and this will give you all of the services that you will need to do, and also you have your service history. But unfortunately I only have one here. I don't know why, but make sure to check this. If they are written here correctly, you can make sure they are not lying about the oil change intervals. Also check all of the electronically adjustable seat positions, if they are working correctly. The active seats, if the car you are looking at came with them. Also check the heating and cooling, and while you're at it, check the steering wheel heating, which is over here on the left side behind the steering wheel. And at the same time you can check all of the electronic adjusting. Also the steering wheel should move up and down when you go out in and out of the car, so make sure it's doing that too. Next thing to check is the heads-up display. If it comes with sunroof, check if it opens, closes. Soft lock on all of the doors, make sure to check all of them, not just one, because the soft close system can fail in some instances. Also check the ambient lighting, if it works. It should be, if you have Bang & Olufsen, it should be around the speakers, over here and down on the door seals, on the speaker, on the B pillars, on the speakers on the back doors too, and on the back speakers in the trunk. Also don't forget to check comfort access on all of the handles. Check the ski bag, the tunnel for skis, because the armrest could get damaged if the previous owner had skis through there like mine. Mine is pretty worn down. So check if the iDrive system works correctly, if you can connect your phone so the Bluetooth works fine, and the GPS location. This is more of the general one. Check if the car VIN number is the one that is in documents. Ask if the DPF was ever cleaned. If it was not, this could result in higher fuel consumption and engine will feel weaker than it's supposed to be. When were the brakes changed? When you have the M package version 1. I think you not really sure when, but you can have optioned the bigger brake. Okay, let's move on to the engine bay stuff, or like the general engine stuff. Firstly, when you open the hood, unscrew the oil cap and look from the bottom if the oil looks good, if it's white or like bubbly. Also ask if it had carbon cleaning. Carbon buildup symptoms are rough idle, weak power, and black smoke. So make sure when you start the car you have somebody looking at the exhaust pipes. If the transmission oil was replaced every 60 to 80,000 kilometers, if it was not, the transmission lifespan gets shortened to around 250,000, so be wary of that. If the air filter was replaced, you can easily check this. There are only 2 clamps on each side of the air filter, which you can pop off, open it, and just slide out the air filter and have a look if it's clean or not. During the test drive, when you hear rattling, that means the most likely, doesn't necessarily have to be, but most likely is some timing chain issues. You can have slightly moving seats while hard cornering, so make sure you take a couple corners more quickly. Check all of the cameras, the 360 view rear camera, the camera on the side fenders, if they work properly. Check if the transmission is shifting normally, any jerkiness, any aggressiveness. Check all of the drive modes. You should feel difference in the suspension, and also the steering should feel heavier, for example in sport mode compared to a comfort. If it comes with lane assist and cruise control, make sure to check those. Cruise control is over here on the steering wheel, and all of the other options should be labeled on these buttons right here. After the test drive, check the fuel consumption. It should be somewhere around 8.5 liters unless you are driving in the city, but if it's like over 10, over 11, probably means there's something wrong, for example the carbon buildup again. Hopefully this was useful for you. Don't forget to like, sub, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.